the time ready.
All right.
Ill.
So the format is the same as usual. 3 rounds. You all will have 1 minute per round, and I will cut you off after that minute. If you run under, just say time, and we'll move on to the next person. At the end of the 3 rounds, the judges will decide who won. Sheriff, you won the coin toss, and you chose to go first. So, as soon as you're ready, I'm going to actually start a timer. There we go. As soon as you're ready, start spitting. I'll start the timer and
Okay.
go off.
So you pulled into this battle thinking 2 rappers be knocking heads. No, it's a MC versus Eugene from The Walking Dead. I think your boys are some copperheads, cause they rooting for me, man. It's common sense. I'm the G-Man, you're Alex Vance. You like a Spiro. For the ice, you getting thrown round. They call you Zero, so at best you getting 1 round. Gunned down, ain't even a track you getting run round. I'll give you shots, so at least you can say you won rounds. I heard your battle, I hope that you didn't put in effort, cause I'll run up and rush you, that's the way that I put in effort. I heard you got gun bars, but when you shootin' never. He got that long nose, kid can't even cock the hammer. Want gun bars? Pull up, he'll be taking shells, send him to the underworld, he will literally be taking L's. What I'm saying is he'll see the light, Misa ain't even see it right. The ray my pen burn, I don't care about the FBI. You get dropped on the clock, I'll leave you choking, saying time.
Okay. Okay.
Told you.
Round 1 is on you, Zero. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Hey, rainy days. Hope everything's going well. I know people near me were excited for our battle, and I'll be honest, getting a little overzealous. But now I gotta kill this kid so bad it makes Casey Anthony jealous. Hold up. Sheriffs, you may still be asking yourself, hey, why did that friend group recommend me to battle this week? Do they think I'm cool? No. Do they think my music's good? No. Then why did they pick me? It's the packed lunches battle league, kid. I had to bring my food with me. Your pearlescent dentures are getting wrecked senseless, leave you falling through the open door like Evanescence. You got molars missing, and your soul is getting sent to solar distances. I got shooters that'll knock around your block like Jehovah's Witnesses. If you open your fucking mouth, dual Berettas, command shut. I got 2 arms waving, McMahon strut. Yo, Zero, where the fuck did this come from?
Hold on.
The worst thing I could do.
Run it back.
Hold on. Run it back. Sorry, run it back.
All right.
2 arms waving, McMahon.
Okay, go.
If you open your fucking mouth, dual Berettas, command shut. I got 2 arms waving, McMahon strut. Yo, Zero, where the fuck does this come from? Bitch, I'm on a mission. The worst thing I can do in this battle is play down to my competition. Time.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Round 2.
Okay.
Sheriff, whenever you're ready.
Okay, yeah. After that copperhead bar, I'm sure that you're checking faces. Tough talk for a dude that raps like he had a school presentation, and I called up your mom to make sure in your packed lunches. There ain't no way any day that you pack punches. The way that I aim for the brain and come bust it, you're like a level 1 mudkip to a come buskin'. And all that money that you talk about, it ain't that. Must have been on a Fallout. It's all cap. Dude got his personality from TJ Maxx. The way his raps go out in random strings. It's fair there's some bars that tangent brings, but only half of that verse even pertain to me. I think it's blatancy. You think you solved how I'm sick, but you ain't, Eugene. You're just a fake Eugene, and when I aim this thing, I won't get close to you. I don't care whether my strap got trichophobia. It's a hair trigger. These bars are molding you. Ethan Winters, this dude get blown to dust. We'll call you Whack Panther. You're just a fool in the saddle. Think you're a boss and you're bold? Jewel won her battle. Now your only loss is to a 14-year-old.
Okay. Round 2. Zero's on you.
Your last tweet was you answering a Jax Films question for Yai, and the only like that tweet got was from yourself. You deserve to be taken off the census. But that's not the only time you've used cheap tactics to better yourself. I mean, you did a song called Screams, and you just copied Corpse Husband's whole shtick. Yeah, no shit. Growled so much his vocal cords split. Listen, I don't care that you're following trends, but if you want to keep sounding like that, it's going to hurt you in the end. It seems nonchalant and painless, but if you keep rapping like Corpse, it's going to leave you faceless. Might get you some cool kicks, but your shoes are laceless. You can sound edgy and all, but that doesn't matter if your career is traceless. And dude, you're like 15 or something. You're way too early to start selling out. Stop trying to push your luck. The only reason you're not succeeding in your career is that you're just not good enough. And since you want to be a court, so bow, I'll make you one. Nah, I'm good. Just trying to critique. This dude's just trying to steal some art, and we've had enough of that already this week. Time.
Okay.
Okay.
Final
That's
round.
cold.
Round 3.
That's
Sheriff.
It's an M16, get hit with the 3-round burst, end your streak, say la vie, he down hurt. I'm the best of these enemies, you done learnt. This Teddy B, the type you see in lockers. Dude talking like Vegeta and don't even have a Gallic gun. Tell me how one of your best punches was you not even having one. You made a song called Circulate, so how you got poor circulation? High glucose caused the first abrasion, the second one was me with the 9 like Manson's murder cases. I'm not a cop with the shots I bring down on your face, I'm like that folk singer, I twist your top and string rounds to your base, so when I flick my wrist and you hear sound, you're erased. It's principled, Yoshinobu way I'm killing you, G. Criminal, the way I own you when you're feeling this heat. Call me Tatsu way I grip the metal. It's a killer senju way, it's sticking with me. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posies. Now you looking holy, you'll get Jesus with me. Ay. I hit the rock twice and don't know where I be. Ay. Like Moses, I'm splitting these C's. I make the whole alphabet freeze. If you had a girl, then she'd give you the D. Ay. And that's time.
All right. Final round. Round 3 closes out 0.
Trauma, depression, anxiety are disorders, not personality traits. I saved you a lot of trouble. You're welcome. You've been through some shit, and from someone who's also been through similar situations, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say, get over it. It's harsh, but it's the best advice I got. And don't shoot away your problems either. That's a slippery slope and you got a broken sled. You're trying to be awarded with a strap around your chest? Well, congratulations for being misled. Showing off your 45s, but your clothes are still tattered. Fuck, dude, the judges changed the scoring system to tell you that rounds don't matter. Please don't get this stuff mixed around. People don't have guns because they want to, because they're paranoid and they have to. They want to leave their current situation, not use it as a coping mechanism and sulk. That's not the reason, and you doubted it. Understand that you gotta do some dirt to dig out of it. Well, that's the end of that battle. I wonder who's up next. Better take a play out of Sheriff's book, forget about the rainy days, and ride off into the sunset. Yeehaw! Time.
Okay.
What the
Okay. That's all 3 rounds. Hey, judges. Let's talk about that, shall we?
Sure. Corey, you want to start off?
I'll start us off. I really liked all 3 rounds from both of you. I would say 0 opened up crazy at the beginning. Got all 3 of us kind of popping off. That was an awesome first round. I feel like Sheriff was firing back in the second and third for sure. But at the beginning, if the full battle was like what the first round was like, it's a clean sweep because 0 came crazy in the first round. But I like what Sheriff was doing in round 2 and 3 as well. He tried to hit a little flow in the third round, like do something musical, which was cool, but felt a little sloppy. But I like that you came with like personal stuff. You were talking about appearances and stuff like that. But for me, I'm gonna have to give the whole thing to 0 because the way he finished off some of those rounds was so crazy strong. The art thief dig in the second round. He said you want to strap around your chest, misled, that crazy stuff. But I do want to acknowledge some of the stuff Sheriff said was awesome. The Death Note sort of scheme that you wove in there. A lot of the anime stuff was quite subtle and nice. It wasn't too on the nose. You talk about the money, you must be from Fallout because it's all cap. There was some good stuff, but for me it's 0 took it.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree that 0 took it. I do like Sheriff a lot though. The second verse was a little slippy bippy for me, but in the third verse I felt like you need to slow down just a little bit. I like the flow. I like you were going. I don't know if you just timed it out like that. But I think if you slowed it down just a little bit, let the punches hit a little bit harder, it would have impacted a little bit more.
Yeah. For the record,
I do like...
Sheriff, you did finish most rounds with sort of 10, 12 seconds left, so you had time to let it breathe. It's kind of a case of timing yourself when you're practicing it.
Definitely let it hit, because I'm like, oh, he talking right now. And I do like how you write, because it's not, oh, you hang out with snakes. It's like, oh, you got the copperhead bar. You got a lot of little low key, okay, he's saying shit, but you got to really think about it type of bars. So I'll fuck with that. But personality, 0 came in. He was nasty with it. First, the third round, I feel like started a little slow, but when he got rolling, it was he did his thing. I'm not going to repeat too much of what Swabby talked about. I think delivery, in terms of delivery, both of you could step it up a little bit, but I do like the personality that you were showing, 0. So overall, I give it to 0 for the win.
I just got one question to both of you, Sheriff and 0. Were you reading your lyrics off of the screen while doing the battle?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I wasn't focusing eternally on the notepad.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. For punchlines that you know you want to hit extra hard, try to have them memorized so you can break that focus on the notepad so that that punchline really hits through. Because it's something that, like, I could say this, and maybe I'll speak for Schwabity. Like, when we're doing our verses, when we get in the booth, I stop looking at my notepad. It's like, I need to know these so that they hit from the core.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, you guys have like a week to write. I'm not telling you to record, like, remember your whole battle, but just those lines, like, for example, that Vince McMahon strutto, rounds don't matter.
That shit
He'll
crazy.
see L's, Ray Penn, like the way this pen burns, like those bars that
Yeah,
you know
fire.
are gonna hit. Make sure you know them so that when you get that extra oomph, they're gonna stick to the ribs.
Fire.
Because you guys have really good writing. I will 100% say that.
Absolutely. But yeah.
Two
so-
arms waving. Vince McMahon.
That
that might be a highlight of the. I'm calling it right now. That might be a highlight of this week. That shit was hard.